Today we are going to be reacting to 17 Hit. This one was highly requested by all of you, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. One of the best groups. Oh, we're going to get into that typography in a second. That was cool. Have I heard this one from the dance practices? I think I heard this one. This is a good song. I always forget because I always say this, but I react to so many songs, so it's like so hard to remember. You have to give me credit where credit's due because like I'm new to listening to most of these songs, and most of the time I remember them, but some of them I'll forget a little bit because it's like it's been so long. Even if they're in my playlist, I have a playlist with over 4,000 songs, so I tend to forget things. But give me a little credit, guys. Give me a little credit. So the first shot we have is it looks like one of those automatic camera shots where the camera can like turn and push in. Or it could be someone holding it with a gimbal and then they just push it in with the gimbal as well. You can actually tilt the camera with the machine or the gimbal. So you could do either or, the big robotic camera thingies. Yeah. And that's one way to go about it. And then I don't think this is in 3D space. That's probably them like with silhouettes. And then, you know, they just have specific lighting. They have like a big light in the back of them. And then in the front, there's like no lights at all. And then to get these these gleams, that's just the light. You have to like have it at like a certain angle, or sometimes you can add effects to make the light kind of like look like that. Even sometimes they'll get flares online. You get like a little flare effect, and you put it in the scene, you track the scene with a 3D camera tracker, you add it in, and then it looks like it's actually in the scene. So I'm not too sure if it's organic or if they did it in post. But then, which is pretty cool, they have the text like coming in. They 3D track it and they put it in the scene, and then they push it with keyframes so it has like more movement to it. This is just text with a stroke outline. This is text like flickering like a different color. And then for this text right here, one fun fact about me, I can't stand making text in After Effects. Like, it's just the most tedious thing in the program for me. Some people love it. You can do a lot with it and it's very creative, but for me it's just there's a lot of depth that goes into it. So sometimes it could be fun, but then sometimes it's like, oh, I gotta make the text. But this is an effect called tracking, where you can basically add like parameters to the text, like animation. You tracking like spaces it out, and yeah, you just animate it. And then there's different ways to animate it. You can animate it coming in from the middle, from the sides, but this one's in the middle, and then they're flickering it back and forth between outline and then just regular text. Yup. Let's keep going. Also, did they just do a backflip? Wonder if they had like bungee cords for that. That was sick. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that was a nice transition. Oh, that was sick. There's a lot going on in this video. Wow. It's like 2 a.m. right now. My brain is not braining. This is awesome. For this, damn, they zoom in and then they're zooming out of the footage. And then what they do is with these ones, you have to track the scene or you get a stable shot of this. So basically they move the clips together and then they add this on it. You see they fade it in with opacity. So they're just fading it on. That's very simple. And then they just move the clips together and they add, then they start to make it look like a screen, and then they add different effects. There's so many effects to make CRTs or TV screens. There's like S_TV. It's like a software plugin. Because there's so many effects in After Effects, I actually have made my own document of like the best effects for like like CRTs, VHS, old films, because I love doing that kind of stuff. So I added there's so much layering is what I'm trying to say. Like there's rough and edges you could do, Venetian blinds, which that's how they kind of get the lines. You can make the image look worse as JPEG. You can blur it with Gaussian blur. You can add noise to it. You can add glow, wave warps. So like my point is there's hundreds and like even thousands. There's thousands of effects that you could do. You could add overlays and then use blending modes, and it's kind of just like a stylistic thing that you just have to keep stacking on top of each other to get that organic look to it. I mean, the amount of plugins and like organic ways to do it actually in the program without plugins, it's endless. I mean, you could argue it's just there's so much. It's crazy. So just this little simple effect, they could have added so many things. It looks like there is like a wave, like a displacement thing going on too right there. All right, I guess to wrap it up, another effect you can use is something called grid. But yeah, basically my point is just it's very repetitive. And I mean, if you take a look at a lot of CRT looks on different videos and like camera looks, they usually look very different because they try to do different kinds of like, again, there's so many ways to do it. So that's why most of them look very different. And then it looks like they added like some kind of like glitch or like blur to it, not blur, like mosaic to make it like pixelated, if that's, yeah, that's like the right word. But surprising how much goes into one little thing. Wow, wow, wow is right. Oh, that was sick. Good voice. Okay, vocals are popping off right now. Oh my god. This reminds me of a 17 video. I can't remember what video, but like, I feel like I've seen this, but I haven't seen this one. Like, oh my god, one of these days, I feel like I'm gonna like see something that I've seen already and be so stupid. But Fear. It reminds me a little bit of Fear. I don't know why. Man, look at all these bangers, guys. Make sure you're subscribed. If you want to see more 17 content, your boy's like throwing out content right now. Come on, like subscribe for me. Hit that button. Why not? If you're feeling generous today, hit that button. But no, we're not reacting twice right now. That is for another video. Okay, 17 hit. Let's go back. What was that transition? I've never seen that. That was weird. Oh my god, the background. So like the background, they have to mask them all out. They push the background forward and then past them. What would have been really cool is if they kind of like faded him so then it fades out. Maybe that would have been kind of cool. But the way they transition that is so sexy. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. All right. Drop the music, then drop in that fat beat. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that dancing. Oh, he's going off. He had his coffee this morning. That's crazy. Wow. Holy crap. Oh, that was sick. Good cut right there. Is that real? Wait. I think that was edited. Yeah, this is all edited. The arrows. That's cool. And then they track them into the scene, so it looks like it's actually in the scene. And it's weird because it looks like it's real, but it's not. That's interesting. this part. I like how they show the blue screen too on the back. Wow. Holy. My man just did a Super Mario jump in the air. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Literally when you're playing Black Ops and you're trying to get that freaking no scope on someone, that freaking 360 no scope right there. My man is no scoping. Damn. And then they cut to like a drop of water. Oh, it's like okay, for the next scene. Wow. Their dancing is crazy. Wow, this video is like, I feel like I'm on like an acid trip right now in a good way. This is, there's so many things that you can break down in this video. The dancing is, of course, it's incredible. It's 17. I mean, I say this every single video, ladies and gentlemen. 17 is, they got some good dancing. They got the tippy toes. They're really good at dancing. The dancing's awesome. The set is so sick. This is such a cool set. And then the editing is really, it's like unique. It's like weird. It's like trippy. But it fits the song perfectly, like a dance rave kind of. Hey, 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 hey. A lot of text in this one too. I'm surprised. What did they do with that one? Did they? So that one's in 3D space. They just kind of make it enable 3D. Then they just turn the text. That's all they do. So they turn the text right there, and it has the outline look to it, and it looks like no, I don't want that. Like they add some kind of, no, that's the clip. It would have been kind of cool if they added like glow to it right there, and then faded the glow out like really fast, because then it would have went with that clip as well. So much work it goes into this. Oof. Wow. Jesus. What was that in his, what the heck is that? It's like a, oh, it's an Apple Watch. I thought it was a shock collar. Shout out to Hassan's dog. But dude, my man's flexing. He's got a freaking Apple Watch around him. What the heck? I need to get myself an Apple Watch. Whoa, that was sick. Well, that was Hit, everybody. I really enjoyed it. It's not my favorite 17 song, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's definitely up there. Okay, let's talk about the music video. Music video wise, incredible. It fit it perfectly, which is what I like. If you have like a slow song, you don't want like editing like this, it just doesn't make sense. But since it's a faster paced song, they have everything that just fits organically, or it fits perfectly, and it feels really like it just corresponds with the video. And that's what I really like. I like all the editing. I like the transitions. Transitions were sick on this one. They got some nasty ones on this one. The lyrics were pretty good too. The dancing was insane. The only thing, I don't know, I would give this song like maybe an 8 out of 10. It's not my favorite 17 song, maybe a 7. I still like Super, I mean, I've said this many times on my channel. Super Thunder is 8 And Maestro, dude, don't even get me started. If Maestro and Thunder, I could talk about these all day. World, come on. Come on. I mean, if we're comparing those three, all of the ones I just stated are so good. Even Gotta Music, what a freaking throwback. What an absolute throwback. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more 17, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It means a lot to me. We're trying to hit 100K here. And I think that's going to wrap it up. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.